Okay, a quick take on the beach video where the dog is rescued. Um, I think it's just propaganda, and here's why. So they have all these people involved, right? Newscasters. There's three of them. There's the jogger. There's the owner. There's the big tough animal control officer that says he had to lift the rock so the dog could get out. Now that dog is an aggressive kind of dog, like a running, hunting kind of dog. I think the dog could have got out if it wanted. Those dogs are very tenacious. So it seems to me like they lifted the boulder, put the dog in there, and did the whole story. I don't know. What do you guys think? The reason it seems like propaganda is because the message that they're given, they don't do like balanced. They don't say like, well, the owners are going to get a reprimand. The owners are going to have to pay for this. They don't say, hey, look, we got to get these dogs on a leash. This guy could have hurt his back lifting a boulder. You dog owners got to get your dogs under control. Dogs are running in traffic. Stray dogs have bit children in the local area. They don't balance the information and say, look, the reason this dog is in the rocks is because of goofy, irresponsible owners. And where are the owners? Where they said that they heard the dog barking and whining that the jogger did. How come the owners couldn't have, whistled and called the dog? Hey, Fluffy, where you at, bud? Hey, bud. Bark, bark, bark. How come there was no other information on how to handle this situation other than, hey, look at us, we're heroes. It's pulling the heartstrings of all the dog owners. It's making everybody all of a sudden have a super high opinion of the news reporters and everybody else. And meanwhile, in the community, they have a bunch of other things that needs to be taken care of. Stray dogs, full shelters, kids being bitten, and they don't put that information out there. Like, so there was 3 newscasters, right? Those people have to at least know that there's stray dogs and dog bites. There was an animal control officer. He has to be involved in hearing many of the stories of pit bulls that kill kids, dogs that run in front of cars. So how come when they were interviewing him, all he did was sit there and yammer on about, oh, I lifted the big boulder up, and he licked my beard, trying to act all tough. How come he didn't say, while they had him interview, say, hey, I'm an animal control officer, and I've experienced a lot of things in the community going wrong like this because of these loose dogs, and we need to address this too. They didn't do any of that. They just made this big hero story about the local people saved the pupper dupper. And so it seems to me it's just propaganda. If it's not propaganda, then how come all of those community members didn't at least say one thing about, hey, dog owners got to keep your dogs under control, and all these community resources for somebody's lost dog, that's all of the taxpayers out in the community paying for the problems of one person's lost dog. If I go drive my car somewhere and get it stuck, am I going to have 2 police officers and 3 reporters come out there and save me? No, probably not. They're going to say, well, that's your fault, you need to call the tow truck. But yet if it's a dog, they have all this stuff going on. It doesn't make any sense. It seems to me like it's just propaganda. What do you guys think?